Welcome back. Brad Marchand, when it comes to Bruins ranks, of course, with this franchise for his whole career until last year's trade deadline, and then went on to win a Stanley Cup over the summer. 4th, 6th, 5th, first shorthanded goals. We know that. Overtime goals as well. Second in game-winning goals. I don't know if there's enough to say, enough words in the English language to describe the feeling and what he's meant to the Boston Bruins. It's going to be wild at the TD Garden. Just as a reminder, not trying to do a plug here, but we are going to have pre- and post-game, okay? It's on TNT, but we're going to have pre- and post-game. But it's going to be wild there at the TD Garden, guys. I expect him to put up points against the Boston Bruins just because he'll be fired up.
You do, huh?
I do. I definitely do. Do you not? No one's.
Of course. I mean, he's a showman.
Yeah, he's a showman.
He's a showman. Such great memories of this guy starting. What is it? A third-round draft pick makes it. From a fourth liner up to a very viable player for this team. Wins the Stanley Cup in 2011 when he was a baby, as far as NHL experience goes.
Yep.
Ends up winning another Stanley Cup last year as a grizzled vet with a brilliant performance raiser in the playoffs and perfectly slotted on the Eetu Luostarinen and Anton Lundell line, the third line for Florida. Brought such an energy to the team, and that's what he did to the Bruins always, brought an energy. And we saw him grow up as a player. We saw him mature as a person. And now he's going to come back. Oh, I say mature as a person. Then we saw him do the Darlene thing the other night.
Yeah, I love it.
He will be a Bruins legend. He's not yet because he's not done playing. And this will be Tuesday night. Will be part of that Bruins story when all's said and done. Him coming back here, and if we could get this, if we get him ripping a Bruins helmet up, then we're really talking on Tuesday night. But I think just David being asked the question and the smile that he gets on his face, it just tells you everything about Brad and what the players think about him, what his teammates, what the league now thinks about him, and just how much of a character he is, but how much he competes. He's going to compete. He'll be the hardest competitor on the ice on Tuesday. He always is.
Will he ever? And they'll be force-feeding him, don't you think? They'll be looking to get him.
No question. Yeah, no question. There'll be lots for them to play for him.
Now, let's not forget, too.
They've
They've
lost four in a row.
They've lost
exactly the same as the Bruins.
Right, and they've been outscored 15-4 in those 4 games. This culminates a 5-game road trip for the Florida Panthers, as we we talked about. They played in Buff on Saturday afternoon. They were probably in Boston by 6 o'clock, 6:30 on Saturday night. So you would assume that they've had a good time despite their 4-game losing streak. I'm sure they've had a good time, but now tomorrow will be all business in practice, and the Bruins will fly somewhat cross-country to get back and ready. It's going to be a tough day. Tough game come Tuesday.
Too bad the schedule worked out that way, meaning the Boston Bruins on the road. So, Marshy can't have dinner with any of his former teammates because they don't get back till tomorrow. Also, quick shameless plug on the Hockey Hub. We are going to try our best if the timing lines up, but we are slated to carry that Brad Marchand press conference. He's going to have one from the TD Garden practice live.